Shop Girl Code meant to be. It's minty fresh and it's wonderful. You're going to get the best kisses. If you never had a Girl Code kiss, you better get you one.
Total love me or hate me, but just know that it's me that you love and I hate. And don't ever regret the decisions you make, but just simply embrace it. Put some patience within yourself and never expect any help and never expect anyone to.
What up, though, y'all? It's your girl, Andrea Alexis. I am back with another episode of Power You Podcast. I know I got Coop with me. Coop, how you feeling?
I'm good.
You're good. That's great. We have a special guest in the building with us. We have actress and singer and rap artist, like every entrepreneur, like.
Oh, the fuck on. She sang too?
Yes, I sing.
What you sing, gospel?
No, I can though. It's no limit to the genre. Let's get into it.
Okay, period. Yes. Listen, we have Ametria Peridot with us in the building.
Yes.
And she came. She brought some gifts, y'all.
Yes, I came. I came bearing gifts. I am the CEO of Girl Code G Code. I have G Code for the guys. Ooh. This is a shea butter and mint lip balm. It's like chapstick, but it's all natural. The shea butter and mint, and then I have the Girl Code, and this is the mini mint one for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and today I'm rocking the mint to be. This is our newest one. So yeah, let's show the people what we got. And it's a real big thing because for the most part I do stay very plant-based and vegan. Yes. I try to push health and wellness. So for me to have natural products, it took me about 9 months to come up with the formula for the guys.
Yes.
And yeah, it's been going really, really well. I have it in stores now, actually, on the east side at the neighborhood grocery. So it's in the grocery store.
That's dope.
In a new melanated owned store on 500 Manistee on the east side. So if y'all over there, pull up and shop with me.
You know what?
He's so funny.
No, it's real. It's very, very, very smooth. And girls can wear the lip balm too. But
yes, I know the man.
We pushing it to the guys because guys be cutting into me like, when you gonna come out with something for us?
Yes.
So now y'all can get it exclusively.
And that's a good thing. I like that.
Girls love moisturized lips.
Yes.
Men. Mm-hmm. When y'all kissing y'all woman or just, wintertime, it get a little crazy outside and them dry lips ain't it.
Hey, no disrespect though, but I'm gonna wipe this off in a minute.
Why?
I feel greasy as fuck.
It's not even greasy.
You don't even look.
It don't even look like you apply anything.
You just feel it, but once you just talk, you'll be fine. It's okay.
Like many than a motherfucker. That's a good thing though.
Yeah, we like men. So we are grateful for these gifts, y'all.
We are.
Go.
Thank you.
Cop y'all some Girl Code and Guy Code.
G Code.
G Code.
No, G Code. Don't say Guy Code.
I'm sorry.
Just
all right. Listen, correct me.
G Code hydration. Hydrate your lips.
About to jump me up in here.
Got the dollar signs on here with the prayer hands.
Yeah. I like that.
The money bag.
When did this come about? Like, what gave you the idea to even come up with number one Girl Code, G Code, and say that I'm gonna start,
Well, first I've been in business 8 years now. So it's been a ride up and down, up and down. I started off like I'm one of the girls, like I really, really love lip gloss. I got full lips, so I'll go to sleep with my lip gloss, wake up with my lip gloss on. I've been like that since a kid. So number one, it started there, and then two, I was just going through a time in my life where I felt like I wanted to have my own something. I had a dream about the logo. I woke up, called my friend Hustle Fam Jay Lee. Shout out to him. He made the logo for me. And I just started investing in one product, and then I had 5, and then I had 8, and then I had, there's no limit to what I can sell. And it started off with just cosmetics, and now I have jogging suits, yoga mats, and all different type of stuff. And now I got the lip balm for the guys. So
that is dope.
I kind of do like this. I like the black on black box. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is.
I spend a lot of time as far as the packaging and what can stand out and not, keep it masculine. I don't want people to think like this is girly or glossy.
No, it's not girly.
No, it's not. It looks good.
I know a lot of crusty lip motherfuckers that need this.
Look like a little man's cologne box.
And I made it affordable. It's only $11.11.
See?
So
tell all your crusty lip friends, babe.
Yeah. What's up that price?
I'm real, I'm real into like energy, manifestation, and alignment. And 1111 is one of those numbers. It just make you feel lucky and feel it's profitable. And most of the time too,
You shoot dice?
when people, I do. But people come with me and they want to shop and they got a $20 bill and I tell them it's 1111. Most of the time they let me keep the change. So
I mean, yeah, that's like an awkward number.
yeah, and they don't want no change back, so it's just profit on profit.
When did you start getting into manifestation and alignment and rebranding of yourself and everything like that?
I would say in the last like 4 years, I've been consistent with it. I've been into it. I'm a prayerful person, but I feel like I've been like very consistent. I don't miss a day of meditation. For the last 4 years, I have not missed one day. So even if I don't put a time limit, even if it's for 5 minutes or an hour or 30 minutes, I'm making sure even when I'm asleep, I'm intentional with the frequencies that I listen to. Even when I wake up, I'm saying thank you. I'm saying affirmations, even to my kids. I'm saying wealthy risings in the morning. So I'm just, for the past 4 years, I've been really, really on it and very, very consistent. Yeah.
So before you was into all that, how was things going for you before?
Things were going good, but I feel like gratitude kind of put me in a space where I appreciate the wins. I appreciate, all the opportunities coming towards me and even keeping things like I'm grateful, but I wasn't saying thank you enough. I wasn't just in like counting up the wins or just specifically like I'm grateful for walking, even having the ability to take steps. I'm very like I spent one day just literally every footstep I took just saying thank you, and then that day I end up picking up some money off the ground or certain things just started happening once you stay on the frequency of just gratitude. So
yeah, I believe.
just throwing the gym out there for the people
out there listening.
Yeah.
What's another gem for the girlies who, you recently did a podcast and you were talking to the girlies about them more so getting into their feminine energy. So what are some tips for them who, out there roughing the guys up, putting them in the headlock and not really?
I just feel like our generation of women, because there are a lot of girl bosses, they kind of get that confused with having a mentality of being like mean or having certain type of energy. Like, it's okay to be feminine and bossy, and it's okay to tone it down some. That don't make you less of a boss. It don't make you less of a woman, and it don't make you less of a partner to talk sweet to your man. Like, some women, they don't be knowing, or they be having like this evil face. Like, I don't know if it's a Detroit thing or what. I can only speak for what I see for the most part. And they be like some of the most beautiful women, they be looking so mean. Like, just smile. You're not even looking approachable. I don't want to shop with you because I don't really know, like, if you go shoot or not. Like, I don't really know how to even say hello. It's like your face kind of turned me off from even wanting to rock with you. So
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of women need to work on that. And it's like your life would be so much better. You will see how many people will just greet you differently and just want to even do business with you or even consistently. Like, I mean, she was cool, but I don't like her face. Like, and that mean a lot though. People don't be knowing, like, look.
Face like reacts before everything. For me, it do. And people, that's the first thing they see before they have a conversation.
Like, smile, beautiful, damn.
That's true. That's true.
Get your crusty ass face out here.
They gotta be crusty face and.
It was before you put that lip gloss on.
Oh, me. That's bold.
She got you together.
Exactly. Go on shop, y'all.
So that's all natural, right?
That's
yes, it's all natural. Hers is mint, mine's is mint, and yours is shea butter and mint.
Oh, I love shea butter.
So the guys want to know, they got this on their mouth. Will it give them a little tingle?
Yeah, well, this one for sure. This one is activated for sure. This the one that you want to.
You should have gave her that one.
I'm hollering.
Well,
I'm grateful. She said this was a gift. Now you go online.
I gave y'all the newest versions of Girl Code and what I have to offer right now. These are the newest products. I heard that too.
I heard it, but I don't know what.
Y'all got a little ghost in here or something?
I hope not.
No, I can see the door ain't open. I thought somebody opened the door on.
Little friendly ghost. Hey, friend.
They came for the gloss. Order chapstick for the guys.
On the
Okay,
dead
shop.
homies.
They heard that wet mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Now listen.
this is not a kid show. He can say that.
Oh no, it's not.
It's definitely not. Speaking of kids, what was your childhood like? How was that? You have any siblings? You're the oldest, the youngest?
I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. Please say the baby.
Okay.
I'm definitely from the trenches. I ain't gonna lie. It really branded like the hustle in me, just getting it out the mud and surviving. Really, I'm from Joy Road. Okay, I am really from the hood. I can never act funny towards nobody. I feel like it really taught me a lot, even about just like sticking together, knowing that I can make things work. Even people in my neighborhood, we used to look out for each other. I just feel like I know I love where I'm from. I'm never gonna forget where I'm from. My childhood definitely always been a hustler. I was the girl selling the Kool-Aid with the sugar and the Ziploc bags. I was always figuring out some type of way to put something together. So yeah.
Hey, I'm a hustler, baby.
Hello. Shout out to the Joy Road people in the world.
Listen.
Because, yeah, it's a world.
And you said it's a world.
It is.
What is one of your favorite memories from childhood that you can?
I will say I grew up I wasn't allowed to go to public school. I wanted to, but I went to one public school my elementary year, and then like some of my people ended up like getting pregnant and just like elementary like they was like be
that was true.
in the hood just like doing hood shit.
What elementary you went to?
What's hood shit?
I went to Barton Elementary off of J Road. Okay. So like it was real. Like a lot of the girls I even went to elementary school, they was very developed already. Yeah. They was big and thick and even at a young age. So the men was trying to talk to them.
These men was tripping.
Okay, and they was getting picked up from school. They was talking to the boys in middle school and high school. I was always like the skinniest, flat chest, little. Just I ain't even started getting nothing until I was like 18. I already graduated high school. So like when I went to private school, I think my parents had this idea in their mind that would make life better for me. But I got exposed to way more when I went to private school. When I went to charter school, I seen the pill poppers. The people was coming to school high, and we were kids. And I went to middle school and high school in Southwest Detroit, and they was real gang members. They was real thraces and real like in the field. I had a person in middle school and high school go to jail for life.
Damn.
Yes, for life. And they was really taking care of their families young. They was coming to school hustling, drug dealing and all of that. And people be thinking like they can keep you away from a certain life or sending you to a better school, but it's hard and rough for people everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you know that you wanted to change in your life?
Well, I knew I wanted to change when I ain't had no money. I'm like, I'm never going back broke. I ain't never been like trying to figure life out. That shit was the hardest shit in the world for me. Like not having shit, not knowing where your next meal gonna come from. I know what that shit feel like.
Right.
And or trying to sacrifice and make a way to make sure everybody else straight. Like I wanna do that and still be comfortable and have something to sit on. Yeah. So like now I feel like I'm in a position where I can have room to share my wealth and do things for other people, because my money wasn't my money for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever been in a point where you was like sharing your wealth, trying to help people out, and they neglected your help?
Hell yeah. I feel like that even recently have been going on. I don't really share too much about what I be going through sometimes, and that could be one of my demises. I feel like I would ask for, maybe a specific number of money that I may need it, but I didn't say what it was for, or if I really needed it for this light bill or something. Now my lights cut off. And I guess if I would have said exactly what I needed it for, it may be a little bit more urgency behind somebody helping me. But I don't know. I'm one of them people though. I go without before I ask, and sometimes it's not good. Cause some people, they say closed mouths don't get fed.
They don't.
So it's like you gotta start opening up, and that's where I'm at with it too. Like I'm opening up more. I'm starting to use my voice a little bit more, and people can see how I think, how I move, or how I carry myself, even as a woman, as a businesswoman, as a person in general, or even just being in the city, like knowing people and using my resources. Like use your resources. You never know who could help you in what way, and they may not have the money, but they can lead you to somebody that can help you.
Right.
That's true. That is definitely true. So how do you juggle and manage to do your career and motherhood?
Man, I don't know. I just be praying. So look, I have some understanding kids.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. Like I don't talk to them like they're just young. I speak to them as how I'm speaking to you. Like we very, very transparent. Especially with my oldest, I feel like we grew up together, and he know every part of me, the broke me, the figuring it out me, the got it me,
How
down
old is your
to
oldest?
he's 12 years old. So I feel like it's now to the point where he gets it. Like he didn't like me in the studio all night at first, but now he see the results from me making music, and he like, okay. And then he don't particularly like going on set. He's not a sociable person, so like he gets it. But now that he's starting to see the results and what's coming behind it, he's like, oh, okay, congratulations. He being more vocal about the win, so I appreciate that. My 8-year-old, I know he's completely me. His personality and everything. He's outspoken and he ready to get in the field. Like he be knowing all, and he gotta watch. He can watch a movie one time and he know the entire script.
Now, while we right here, I want to ask about this.
Yeah.
You ain't got to answer it, but you can if you want to. Do you allow your kids to watch any movie you in?
No, I have not yet. Only because I explain to them, like, even with my music, I don't let them listen to a lot of my songs. My most recent one, I challenged myself to not curse and to have, stuff that they could listen to. But I let them know, like, mommy does things that a lot of people may not agree with, but I'm an artist, I'm an entertainer, and it's just for entertainment purposes. Like, I be saying some things that you cannot hear or you're not ready to hear until you get a certain age to understand it. Do they do stuff when they not around me? Absolutely. But on my watch, it don't go down like that. I really maintain, even with the whole YouTube and all of that, like it makes me so just like, if we in a world where everything is exposed.
Right.
So like even with things like the war that's going on right now, I cannot keep that away from the TikToks and the YouTubes, and even with the restricted ones, it shows up, it pops up. So if they seeing dead bodies and all the stuff that's going on in the world that's not my world, it's like I could do my best, but I let them know, like, it's a different type of world right now. It's an all-seeing world. Like, you get to look up anything you want, the information is gonna get handed to you.
So, how would that conversation go, like, with you and your oldest, when he does see?
Well, I mean, when he sees it, I think that the conversation will be, again, I'm an entertainer, and obviously there can be conversations. Like, I know one of his schoolmates did say something like, your mama is Michie baby,
Right.
and he didn't know what that was. And I used to tell him, even when I used to dance, I used to be like, mommy work at Walmart. And because I would come home late at night, Walmart open late. It was the first thing that I could think of. And then he like, you got all this money. And I'm just like, Walmart sell everything. I got this and that. And he was just like asking all these questions. But I just feel like when it comes to that time, I feel like because of our relationship, like them my dogs, I already know they gonna understand. And I'm a boy mom for a reason. Like, I feel like they was put in my life to even grow me up and mature me and put me in a position where I can do what I want and still be able to provide a life for them. And I don't gotta tell them no. They living the life that they want to live, and be it so these different things that people may not agree with, it's working. It's working and it's successful and the results are there. When it comes to the music, it's streaming.
Right.
When it comes to the movies, it's streaming. When it comes to the TV shows, they're streaming. And when it comes to girl code, baby, it's selling. So it's just like, you know what I mean? If it wasn't no results coming from it, and by all means, I would cut all that shit off.
Right. Yeah. That's understandable. So, that's what's up.
They help me with business decisions too. When it comes to inventory, I'll be like, well, what color should I do this or what should I do this? They trying out the products before they hit the website. They making sure when I talk about price points, I'm asking them. When I talk about what's next to come and what I'm gonna sell next, they the ones that make them decisions. They in the field with me. When I'm going over lines and it's some stuff that I know that they can help me with, they the ones helping me. They know exactly what's going on. And when I'm in the studio, it's only one of them that ain't rocking with me. But he know what's going on. When he get a little older, he gonna be like, well, my mama, you know what I'm saying? He mess with a girl in the studio all night, and he not gonna be, jealous. He gonna understand that you gotta put that work in.
Right.
Or if he wanna do music one day, or he wanna be a producer behind the scenes with it, he know who to come to.
Who was your first favorite artist growing up, like musically? And it guy, girl, singer, rapper, it doesn't matter.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I fell in love with just the whole Erykah Badu vibe. I felt like she was just so beautiful to me. I loved her music. I loved just how she moved. I just like the whole soul vibe. So I did like her a lot growing up. Lauryn Hill, of course. I felt like it inspired a lot with the locks. I'm like, just looking at her, people have this perception like locks are dirty or they just have, I don't know. I assumed when I was ignorant to the fact, like I thought they had like a smell or, you know what I'm saying? Like just ignorant. I just didn't know. Even the process of how it work or just like the spiritual connection or any type of like energy that come with hair. I did not really know that until I got in the field with it. But Lauryn Hill for sure. Missy Elliott, all her videos, I would be like, I know all the routines. I would just want like the craziness of it all, having all the dancers. Like I was like, I want that when I do music. I used to be so shy, but I would just like look at those women and be like, I want that. Busta Rhymes, he one of the people that I would look at, and I may not know everything that he was saying, but I liked his videos and what he put out. It was always something. It was just like, even if it scared me, I'm like, he just doing his big one. Like, it was just all theatrical type shit. So, them people that I would say, like, growing up, I was like, I want that. Like, I want to work with Hype Williams. And, like, I was like, my videos got to be top tier.
Benny Boom.
Yes, like people like that, and I never like could put a face to these people, but I've always loved looking at the credits. I always looked at credits and see who wrote the song, or when people made those albums where you open it up and look, and they write those thank you notes and all of that. I would just read it. Aaliyah, definitely another person I would look at. I look at like strategically. If y'all look back at all her videos, every single one she hip rolled.
Yeah.
Every single one. And it may not have nothing to do with the song. She just put a little, her own just signature twist on things. So I always looked at that. And it's like, even 4-page letter, you would never think that you would hip roll to that. But she just gave a little 1, 2, and rock the boat. Like every video to even, I want to say, we need a resolution. Yes. I felt like that was one of the videos that stood out to me. Like, even all her moves, how sexy she was. And beyond her being from Detroit, I feel like that was just, like, a woman that worldwide on a big status. Like, that's one of the people to, emulate and kind of just follow in her lead.
She definitely, even when it came to the movies, was doing her thing. I love seeing her.
Y'all excuse our background.
Romeo
it's
must
organic.
die. Right? We love the kids.
That's our sound effects.
It's a sign. Look, I want one more baby.
You do?
I do.
What?
I do.
To start over from.
Well,
8 is your youngest?
well, yes, and my oldest is 12. So look at the stretch.
Right.
Yeah, but 8 and 4. I mean, like 8 and 12. That's a 4-year difference. Now you saying all the way up. Them kids ain't even made the same no more. I promise. They don't even make them the same no more. Like
the pandemic babies.
Yeah, they different.
They be stronger and wiser.
They're so much different than them other. Listen, I promise you, they don't even make them the same. You'll be like, okay, wait.
Listen, I got a little niece. I swear, she already she grabbed my phone and just started doing this as a baby. Like, how do you even know how to swipe?
Can take a picture and a video. Like,
and yes, she smiled for the picture, all that. I'm like, these babies are different. Like I just want one more son. One more. Just
so
one.
Are you dating?
I'm dating. I am. But the date world, I ain't gonna lie. I work so much, people be getting the fuck on.
Oh, shit. So
Because it be cool when I'm in my downtime, and then when I can't, I don't really be getting the same love and the same messages no more. I don't even be getting them good morning texts no more. Ain't no way you still at work. I am. So and you know our hours aren't, like, I can't explain. Right. One day I may work till 8, and then the other day I'm on set 24 hours because we gotta hurry up and get at this location. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you. You either with it or you're not. And I see why people date in the industry.
Because they understand.
Because it do be like that, or they date someone like-minded. But, yeah, lately, it's been a little different.
What has been the best date you've been on? Or if you haven't been on, like, the best date, what would you picture?
The date I'm about to go on when I leave here.
Oh, snap.
Yes, because I'm going in blind. I just told him, let's do something adventurous. I want to do something. I'm a kid at heart. I'm a boy mom. I love doing, like, competitive things. So figure it out. And then he like dress athletic. So I put on my gym shoes, and yeah, when I leave here, I'm gonna update y'all on how it went.
Right.
But it's just the thought that he really planned it and put it together, and all I did was just give him just a little synopsis of what I would like. But he never, you know what I'm saying? The location and all that, he figured it out himself. So.
That definitely matters when you don't have to, like, walk them through the whole thing. Like, at this point, you know what? I might
wear this and be ready by 7:30. Right. I like that.
So, have you ever turned down any roles?
I actually have. I will say I'm grateful for the first role I turned down. They wanted me to snort a line of coke, and in my like career, it was very, very, very in the beginning, and I feel like that would have made me be typecast, and I would forever be known as the coke girl, and I would forever be known as, like, for a long time I couldn't get out of these dancer roles, or just like the token girlfriend, or just like some easy shit that didn't really challenge me as an actress. So, like, I'm grateful that I did turn that down, and I'm still turning down shit, and I'm still booked, gratefully. Right. But I feel like that shit, I mean, if you look at, like, Halle Berry, she probably, losing Isaiah probably put her in a trap bag for so long. You just a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Or the lady that played Wanda, I Got the Bike Holiday. Like,
those some classic movies.
Right, but you don't know them as nothing else. Even if they've done other things, it's like, I don't want to be put in a box where you just the crackhead lady.
No, that's fast.
Even the lady who played Friday, Felicia, she talks about that a lot. That she never really got booked after that.
I think for that it'd be like, it depends on the person and what
you gotta be. That's why I said you gotta be
range-wise.
That girl, like,
because even Samuel L. Jackson, his first few roles was a crackhead, and look at where he is now. So for me personally, like, I think Losing Isaiah was a classic, and it gave Holly range, and it gave her a chance to show
She didn't get range until Monsters Ball, and she started fucking.
Well, yeah,
that's it. For me,
she wasn't.
She started fucking, and that's when people was like, book her.
She wasn't a crack. She ain't have
that don't count. That don't count. She was just the new girl. I'm not saying no shade to Halle. Just from my perspective, I feel like she was just a beautiful woman, and they was just giving her those little cute. Oh, let's throw her in there. Let's put her in there. Face. She didn't really have to say anything. She just had to be in it.
Yeah.
And then it's like you didn't really see her range and her getting talked about on an international level until Monsters Ball.
Yeah,
and she
Monsters Ball
showed them
was
titties
definitely-
and she was fucking. They thought it was real.
They definitely
It
did.
probably was. I don't know. It
How do
looked
you
real
feel-
to me.
Listen, how, because you've done sex scenes, so how do you feel about
Doing
that?
them.
You said, I'm saying about them looking real and the audience being like, okay, y'all
When
fucking
I
real,
do
how
sex
is
scenes,
that?
I tell, and it's important, like, to do, like, the chemistry thing and talk to the person, like, shout out to T-Rich. His movie just dropped, and people are definitely, I'm like, I'm about to turn my dog up. We ain't never got, he had a wife. Shout out to Allison. And at what cost, that movie, when people see that, they're going, like, I've done other sex scenes, but this movie, I was like, what have I never done?
Yeah.
And I wrote it down, and I was like, we gonna do this, and this, and this, and this, all in one scene.
Yeah.
He like, you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm about to turn my dog up. And people be having T-Rich fucked up. I ain't gonna say, like, on what scale, but I just feel like it's been a long time coming for him to get his flowers on the level that he's on, and then for him to be the creator, the director, and doing these music scores and having all these accolades in one movie and starring in it as the lead role. A lot of people not doing that.
No, that's dope right there.
And he getting these locations and just the quality of the movie. I feel like that
He did a good job.
He did his
The
thing.
quality was definitely
Great.
It was. Can't even lie on it.
I tell you what though, the motherfucking days was long, T-Rich.
Ooh.
They was long days. But that's not
They was. And look, y'all have roles in it too.
Yeah.
And I will say too, like my first sex scene movie, I've dealt with someone that was a creep.
How does that work? How can you
I pulled the director to the side,
Okay.
and I kind of put myself in the place where I was like, okay, it's not you, it's the character. But when we did rehearsal, and we shout out to Kamal, he did the opposite of what we had was talking about. And then the guy, he was like, now I know I'm easy to find on Instagram, and then plus these phones, like you would go around somebody, all of a sudden they popping up on your explore page and stuff, and you like, what the hell going on? So I know it kind of was probably one of those things. He probably looked me up, he found me, but he was DMing me and calling me on Instagram.
That's some creepy shit.
So at the premiere, I ain't speak to him. Every time I see him, I be like, I'm straight, because he had been doing movies longer than me. And you work with Kamal Smith. I know you know better. And it's like, people just be trying to try their hand with certain shit, and people got to know who to play with. And I was not about to take that. And I was like, I can get him fired, or I can just swallow my pride and never work with him again. And that's what I chose to do. I was like, I'm going to get through this scene. Because he was making all kind of noises and everything in my ear. Like, weirdo.
The fuck?
I don't blame niggas for being niggas. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
control, my guy.
be professional. When I'm in work mode, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And let somebody invite you to the pussy. Don't do that. Don't get the knocking on the door. And calling me on Instagram is crazy.
That is weird.
That's creepy.
That's
creepy
personal.
Oh, like
One thing for sure, you found me. You could have just followed me or liked the picture. But he went too far by even DMing me and calling me on there. Like,
yeah, he's going too far.
Has that been like your only type of weird or odd experience?
Yeah, it's been up ever since from then. Like, I done work with the guy Jamal, and they call him Gravy. Some people call him Biggie, but Jamal, he definitely was professional. Definitely set the tone when it comes to working with somebody who been in the game. He doing. I mean, I see him all over Tubi and beyond, bigger than Tubi. Even like the role that he did as Biggie, that's kind of put him in a place where he can stay booked, and people really think he him. So it's just like, you know, he can use that and market that for many, many ways. So I learned a lot from him, working with him. I work with Emery. Emery definitely one of those people that I look up to as far as the craft and loving everything that he do, and just being flew out from LA to Detroit and back. He always stay booked and busy. Also, Mr. Amazing, he on Instagram. He played me.
Yeah.
He Alfonso, yeah, he definitely another one of the people. Like when I first did, he played me and I auditioned. He was there, and he seen me like going over my lines, just in the corner there, and he just like, got this. He like, I want to work with you. Like you, he kind of gave me like that pep talk, and he put me in a position to where I had a little bit more confidence because he was like, he overheard me and he was just like, stop looking at that paper. Like you got this shit. So I think in this industry, I have ran across nothing but just encouraging people and people that stay booked, stay busy, and they in their bag, and they never coming out of it. So
I gotta ask this question.
What?
I mean, we know they be feeling you. You ever feel one of them?
Not yet. I haven't ran across nobody where I feel like, damn, this might be a little something. But no, not yet. I respect all them people, and then like some of them even at the time had women, and see even Jamal, he's married, I think, or well, he got a woman, and I be wondering like, I hope they don't be feeling no way like after if you know what I'm saying, if we were to ever meet or nothing like that, because I've never been in a position where I dated someone and in this industry. Like I wonder how that feels to be on the other side of things and see that on screen. Like, y'all, I mean, okay, the chemistry is too hot.
I mean, I think
even a kiss for me, I feel like, I mean, it don't have to be a sex scene. Even a kiss can be kind of passionate. Like, what's going on with y'all?
Little
how
tongue
many
came
times
up.
out?
Yeah.
Y'all been practicing, huh?
Right. So that would be interesting. I wouldn't mind. Like, ain't nobody ever really shot they shot. I feel like I'm approachable, but I feel like it's too early in the game. I ain't been doing this shit long enough for me to even be tapping into that. Like, let me get some years in this shit. Let me get some.
How long you been?
It's been only 2 years. I just been on go mode, and I feel like I'm still new.
Okay.
I'm still new. I don't care if I've done. I think I'm at 14 or 15 movies.
That's dope.
But
in 2 years.
Yeah.
You on the fucking slide going straight down or up?
Yeah. So I'm not playing. Like I done told people too. Like I done work for free. I done work and stayed on set just to be in the background, or I done came on the set of Dirty Deed just not even booked that day, but I just want to be in the background and be an assistant to everybody, and just to learn the craft and all of that is what I want to do. So for them to see me passionate about what I got going on, who knows? I'm AD one day, or you know what I'm saying? So
I heard that she just gave y'all a gym.
No, and the thing is, people be needing help. And one day, Price of Love, I got behind Kamal, and he was like, "You say you want to do this shit? Come on." And I was like physically sore, just chasing behind him. And that shit take like the camera. He like, come on. You say you want to do this shit, do this shit.
You gonna be sore.
And that shit took so much physical work, and I'm trying to get. You want to get the shot? You gonna get low. You gonna get high. You gonna get under some shit. I didn't watch fucking. I think his name was Dylan, and he was in a pool getting a pool scene. Like he didn't get dressed for that day, but he wanted the shot so bad he got fully dressed in the pool to make sure he got the shot. So like that type of shit is just so inspiring to me, and I know when I make my own movies and when I'm directing, like I'm taking everything that I'm learning from everybody and putting it into one thing, and I'm just soaking up all the game, even who not to work with, even who, you know what I'm saying, I'm watching who coming late, I'm watching who's refusing to get their makeup done, because you know this look good on camera. Why are you refusing my craft and what I'm working hard for? You can't, if I want you in this wardrobe, you wearing it. This is the character. This ain't you.
Yeah.
So all that personal stuff, and I'm watching, and I'm just tallying who's compliant, who want this shit for real. Because when I'm ready to cast, I know who can come with me on my journey. Because I'm not doing none of that playing. And I watch like even Lisa Brown is one of the people who put me in the game, and I watch just how certain people do her, and even once they get a little bit of buzz or a little bit of attention, and how things play out, and I just like, I ain't going. she's so resilient and just like one of those people, like she could pop her shit. She could really, really go at some people and she just move on, move accordingly, and get to the bag. But I might have to be one of the people to put people on the flow. Like, you're not going to compromise my set. You're not going to compromise my brand. You definitely got to sign the contract because your ass is getting sued.
Period.
You never disrespect the brand. You never disrespect the money. And it's like, who knows? The budget only going to get bigger and the brand only going to get bigger. So if you would have stuck around, baby, you could have got you something so much bigger and greater had you just stayed down.
Look, that's what Glow said. They could have been up with me, but all they doing is talking down. Because they can't get up with me. Loser.
Talking about all this direction music.
I mean,
stay down, you could have came up, baby.
For real. Honestly, what has been a life lesson for you that you're like, okay, yeah, outside of, I know you said hustling and always wanting to make sure you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, what is something you're like, I've learned from that, maybe I can teach other people, other girls, other women?
Well, to everybody, I say, like, don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the inventory. Don't worry and focus so much on what the lack is. When you focus your energy on just being consistent and somebody see you serious, all of a sudden you may have an investor. You may have people like, okay, you really want this? I'll put a bag behind you, and on the back end, we're going to make sure you can pay me back later. Right. Or you might get some people like, you know what? I got a team of people that'll work with you. You got this many days. As long as you got your script ready, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get in the field with you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if you're not serious and you're not consistent, how we gonna know? How I'm gonna believe you? If I keep telling y'all I got girl code, and I ain't show up with it, make it make sense. If I'm not wearing it, make it make sense. How can I make you a believer if I'm not wearing it? And some people I'll see, they say they do hair. Hair ain't never done. They do nails. But they not showcasing their products, and you can't tell me that you got a podcast and you ain't got no episodes. You can't tell me, well, you did an interview with them. You ain't do one with me. I don't see no results. I don't see no numbers. I don't see you promoting it, and you just say you got shit. But you ain't really putting in no work. You're not in the field. I see y'all everywhere. Every red carpet, even if you don't want to be there, you there. Motherfuckers got kids and lives, and one day you might not want to do shit. Today I want to do nothing, but I'm going to go promote my brand and I'm going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is for me. Like, I feel like a lot of people be so stuck on, well, I don't got the money for this right now. That shit gonna come.
Yeah.
Just start. Just start and stay consistent. I be posting. Listen, I don't care who gets out of me. I promote the fuck out of myself every motherfucking day. Man. I'm posting the same shit every day. And if you seen it twice, you'll see it again.
Okay.
Because somebody ain't seen it. And it's somebody that come to my page every day that's new. So I'm introducing myself. Hey, I got this. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got that. And that's what it is, baby. I'm a walking commercial. You gonna get this shit. And you done seen Pepsi 20 million times. And people still buying that shit. But again, I done been on the airplane with somebody. And I didn't know this person from a can of paint. But they was just like, what do you do? This person was like, this lady, I don't know where she came from. She was just like an angel. She shot with me. She went right online. She even connected to the Wi-Fi and shot with me right then and there.
That's what's
she just was like, I love your packaging. I love your brand. And she's like, I'm going to get my daughter some. Yes. And she just was like so interested and intrigued. And then I had a necklace on at the time that said girl code. She's like, what is it? Like, what does it represent? What does it mean? And I explained it to her, and she just was sold. And was I meant to sit next to this lady? Absolutely. It was just like everything just flowed. We talked. Sometimes I give like the indication when I'm on the plane, especially like I don't want to talk. Mm-hmm. So I'll be masked up, hoodie, pull tight, cover. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, so she still was talking to me even with, COVID make people a little distant. But she was still intrigued. She just was like, how you doing? Do you have some hand sanitizer? I'm like, yeah, I do. And then they just went from there.
I love it. How did you kind of find your sound? for your music? How did you know, like, okay, this is what works for me. This is what I'm a,
All right, so I ain't gonna lie. When I first started making music, it was just all ratchet music. It was just all hood shit. It was just like, whatever I probably was going through at the time. So my new music right now, as a rebrand, I feel like I didn't challenge myself to really make international vibes. And now I'm putting myself in a level like I'm getting movie placements. Like I don't have to be in the movies to be in the movies now. So even like Girl Code is in the movies without me having to physically be there. Shout out to BZ. It made scripts. The new episodes is gonna come out. So that's a new TV series that Girl Code to be in. And my music is scoring in all different type of things. Like shout out to Splurge. I'm in Ultimate Betrayal, just musically. So I'm making like soundtrack worthy music versus rapping about my pussy this or this all day. So that's another key to the people that make music. Like don't do what's easy and safe all the time, because you want to go outside the box just so you can market yourself on a bigger level. Like now I got people from Kenya and Tokyo, and they are my most, they are my consumer. They are my people that's tapping in and not missing a stream. You know what I mean? So I'm just grateful, and I got a new Jamaican vibe Afrobeat type of song. It's called Let's Dance, and it's really going up right now. I dropped it on my birthday, so ever since then it's been going up. Like I watched, like I've dropped other songs before, but this one I've never seen like the return so fast. Like my first day dropping it, I had like 11,000 streams in one day, and I was just like, and then I got like charted on Shazam. I've never had that happen before. I never had nobody. I didn't even know. I mean, I knew what Shazam was, but I didn't know like they had their own charting system. So for me to enter that, I'm just like, oh, this shit is on the flow. Like, okay, I'm on to something. And at my first trip I love traveling too, and so like my first trip to Jamaica, that's what inspired the song. I was just like learning the lingo and learning how to like survive. I was like, take me to the hood. Like I want to see like the real Jamaica. What's the real, like where do y'all go for the food, the real food, not the restaurants. I want to know what's going on. Like I want to know how you ask for help and how you order food and how do you get weed and shit like that. Like I want to know what's the real deal. And so like my tour guide, he was like, you funny as hell. So then I asked him too. I was like, when you in your bag, when you hustling and you really like on your grind and you cutting everything off, you just in grind mode, we stay in our bag. So I was like, what do y'all say here in Jamaica? And he's like, me work 25/8. And I said, he said, there is no 24/7. It's 25/8. And I can relate to that because I'm like, you never know. People be like, you still at work? You don't know what bag I'm in. When I say work, I could be talking about Girl Code. That's 24 hours a day. I'm getting money even in my sleep because I may get a sale, or I do my own advertising. I make my own flyers. I do my own website. So I'm always updating things, or I'm creating, or I'm making sure I got the pictures to show. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I'm taking my own photos. I'm making sure that, everything is top tier to my liking. I'm making the captions. I'm making discount codes. I'm always doing something. You know what I mean? And I'm proactive with my business. I want to come up and create different sayings and slogans and all that. I'm the brand, so I'm always working. I'm always busy. I gotta do an inventory count. I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really this is me. You feel me? Like this is like my daughter. I'm always
for real, your baby.
Yeah, that's why I'm always. And we talking 8 years in. It's only gonna get bigger and better. So I'm just like, if I really like being an entrepreneur is not easy.
Right. I was gonna say, what is one of the main things like that you kind of gotta deal with and that keeps you grounded at the same time?
Well, I would say lately I've been marketing to like all ages. I didn't know who was gonna rock with me at first. I didn't have a target audience, and that's like one of the major things. Like if you ever want to go into business, figure out your target audience. I knew I wanted to sell something, but I didn't know who I was selling to. Now I can say from the ages of 18 to 54, I have women that shop with me, and I have the yoga mats, and I get a different crowd of people that are yogis and people that are into health and wellness, or people that work out, people that, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole different market with each product that I have. So even like with the lip balm being in the grocery store, I got people that shop with me, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole east side just on lock right now. I ain't from over there. I don't know the hood. But because there are no other stores, and I was strategic about that. Only thing around other than like a McDonald's, and that's closed. Ain't nothing over there. So like people have no choice but to shop there. And I was like, put it at the register. And people get to buying their fruit and all that. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? You done been at the aisles like, damn, let me pick this up. So it's like I was very strategic on, and people then ask me like, why you don't sell your stuff here, or why you only online? Because it took me 8 years to figure out where I was gonna put myself in stores. I'm not about to just market to just any and everybody. I want people to be like, damn, where you get that from? People can make it feel exclusive, and they can reach out and say, I got this from her, and I know the owner. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people I done shop with that I don't know.
Right.
But do they personal have to have something to do with for me to shop with them? I'm one of those consumers. I want to know what you about, what you represent. And, today I got on Carisha Please. I don't know that lady, but do I rock with her brand? And I rock with just how she promote herself, she tweeted something today like, I'm in the Rich Baby Daddy Club. I'm trying to get in the club, sis. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things, there's different qualities, or even branding with Diddy. That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? From the music to her being a mother and just like different things like that. That's probably, well, I ain't gonna say probably. That's somebody I'm gonna eventually work with and brand and merge my shit with. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't rocking just anything. And it's a lot of people that have brands or whatever. They can't explain to me what it means or what it means to them. Why did you come up with this? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have this? Is it because someone else? Or do you even know what you're doing it for? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I have the 10 rules of sticking to the girl code. I have affirmations that I post every day. I have 10 reasons why I think my business is successful and why I post it. And one of the rules of the girl code, and girl code 101, always keep your lips popping with girl code. I remind myself of that. That's one. How are you even talking and you ain't got your girl code on? How you even saying anything about your brand and you ain't got it on? And a lot of the times I done gave people things, or I've looked for brand ambassadors and people to promote my shit and they was not promoting it. People I done sent stuff to, and I said, you know what? I'm going to stay down with myself, and I'm able to be one of them people that I can be the face of my own brand. A lot of people, they be pieces of shit, and they can't even be the face of their own brand. For real. They treat people fucked up. They be on niggas' money. Yeah. All type of just weird vibes, and they don't be having nothing to really, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't really even come outside.
Facts.
So scared to come outside.
They in trouble.
I'm just saying, like, but you got this brand, though. You know what I mean? So I'm just grateful that I'm just able to move how I move. I can go anywhere comfortably, and I can say my products are good, and it's something to show and show other people that you stay consistent, it's going to come. You manifest, you stay in alignment, you stay, grounded, and just be a nice person.
Right.
It goes a long way. And a lot of times I do things without expecting things in return. Do I give people stuff like, oh, well, maybe they're this or that? Like, just the fact that you having it means a lot more to me than me when you giving me amount of money. You could shop with me one time and I'll never see you again. But the fact that I did this for you, you may promote it and start telling other people, and then that goes a long way. word of mouth or even just relationships are bigger than money to me.
So, I seen you in a situation. We're not gonna say when it was. How hard was it for you to keep your composure, knowing where you from and how you move?
Or how I used to act. Yeah. To this day, I really still, like, even yesterday I had to talk with myself in the mirror. Like, you know what, girl? You really is. I'm still to this day being taunted, even on the internet, by the same situation, and I feel like because people be knowing who I am, they fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like because I am a brand and because I've came so far, people will try you for that reason. And they don't be having nothing. They don't be having no motion. And they don't be having nothing but drama or connecting themselves to your brand to try to knock you off your square. Right. And me realizing that and me maturing, because I'm a work in progress for sure. I done said some things even back and forth knowing that I could have just been quiet. But again, sometimes you do got to make an example out of people and you got to let them know God is going to continue to bless me in your face, because you could have just joined forces with me, or you could just be transparent and say, how do I do this, or how do I move? Or people have this, like, Detroit on fire right now. A lot of people want to pretend they from Detroit and they be from the outskirts, and they just be wanting to have like the glory of being from here, but they don't know we really grind, we get out the mud. Or like, people glorify buffs, not knowing people done died over them bitches, and people used to get them snatched. Like, you be thinking you want a part of this culture to somebody beat you the fuck up, or now you beefing with this person, or you dead because you want to be down so bad. And it's just like, I'm grateful I'm one of them people. Like, I'm really from that way.
Right.
And I want to show people, like, you don't have to be like what society try to make us, like, we can't be successful because we are from the hood. Like, no, I'm one of them people that have made it out, and I still can go to where I'm from. And it's a lot of fuck shit going on. Even the day that my song dropped, I seen like 4 dead bodies in the street, literally on my block. And I gotta move forward.
Right.
I can't hang that on, but it's like, you never know what a person is going through, and it'd be like, people be, because I'm so peaceful and so zen, and I have like a person says something about my meditation music, and then like, you so fake woke, and you this and that, and because I will get active with you, you think I'm not peaceful. I am. I'm the most peaceful and the most resilient and the most centered, and I will still beat you the fuck up. Because if you get in my space and if you disrespect me, I have every right to defend myself.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I didn't take it there, but I had to realize, like, I am a brand. I am this person, and sometimes I do have to bite the bullet and just be, example for women. And I'm grateful that I don't have a daughter right now, but it just like that's why I have Girl Code. That's why I named my brand Girl Code, because a lot of things can be avoided if you just have the conversation. A lot of women with these attitudes, it be something stemming from other places.
Right.
And it be like, just ask me, or just rock with me and figure out how to move like me. Right. Or they be mad because I don't know, like, I'm not
stuff that they never thought they could.
And so, like, even with me having a past from like dancing, or people look at me like, a girl, people twerk and do fun stuff on Instagram, or they assume that you're not about your business, or because I have sex scenes, or because I move a certain way, they be like, oh, she a hoe, she this, she that. Even if I was, babe, you might want to learn something. You might want to sit down and write down some things, because again, the results are there.
Right.
So it's like, people can say what they want. I'm a businesswoman, and I feel like I just start speaking up. And I'm about to start popping my shit a little bit more, because people be having me fucked up.
They do.
They do.
And I was so proud of you when I seen that. I was like, look at her. She moving with grace. She ain't even letting this shit fuck with her.
And I made it funny. I made it memorable. I made it TV worthy. And I'm grateful for you also, because you said some things to me, like, you had this look in your eye like, don't do it. Don't do it. And then just like the urgency of how you entered the room, so much had happened before you even got there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it was just like at the boiling point, and I just was like, okay. And it was just so much personal things said back and forth, and it was just like everything was all cool until I got to show my light. Right. Until I got to shine, until I got put in a position where people were celebrating me. That's when the feelings came about. And it's just like, I want women to just know, like, it's so much more growth in sticking together. It's so much more growth in just staying in your lane. You never know how things could work. We could be doing the same thing, and I'll give you my vendor. We could be selling the same things, you're not me, and I'm not you. I done gave people the same plug, because my plug, we locked in 8 years in. She know I'm the one.
Right.
We ain't going nowhere. We locked in. We talk on a whole different level. Right. So if she makes some money with you, she never gonna do exactly for you what I got. You're never gonna have girl code, right. But you can get it and market it your own way. Right. So tap in, babe. If you want to know how to get in movies, if you want to know how to do all of that, I know. I have the resources. And if you want to do anything that I'm doing down to, if you want a nigga, babe, I got a few I can hand to you.
Damn.
It's really like that.
Come over to class. Come learn something.
Here. Because I'm one of them. Come
learn something.
Want some money? Come hang with me.
Come hollering.
It get like that. And if it get like that, it been like that.
I feel you.
But yes, thank you. Thank you.
Listen.
Shout out to Buck, too. Shout out to Buck.
He
definitely, he helped me a lot. And I just want to say, too, like, a lot of times when things are new to me, I used to shut down. Like, I'm not used to reality. I'm not used to, like, at first I thought, like, reality shows. I've been on set, and it was fake. Yeah. It's very, 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 very fake. Yeah. The shit that's coming to y'all, and the new shit that I'm in, that shit is real. It's real.
It get like that.
That shit was real. It was not like, and then thank you too, cause no, it wasn't scripted. It was not scripted. We did not have a script. I love movies better. I will say that. I love my job, and I love what I do. I can't wait to make my own movie. So y'all can really get like a glimpse and a real synopsis of my real life and what I've experienced from every part of me, from dancing to singing. Because people really try to put me in a box. People really was like, it's been over 8-9 years since I danced, and people still bring that up. It's just like, you see me in movies. Like, get with the brand. People still trying to call me Michi, baby. It's Big AP. It's Ametria Peridot. Stop fucking playing with me. Michi came from Ametria, and that's a family name. I never wanted to be called that, but people started saying it, and I just branded it. I branded it and marketed it to the best of my ability. But that used to frustrate me so bad. When I was a stripper, I was Rose. I was never Michi, and they just still called me that.
Give me your names.
I'm just like, damn, that's a name that my grandma called me. I'm trying to. Right. I wasn't hiding anything, but I was really just branding myself. Yeah. Listen, when I was dancing, my shoes had my name on them in Swarovski crystals. I had my outfits to the song that I came out. Everything was strategic. The time that I went on stage, I was the girl that was booked. I was never, y'all niggas ain't see me every day. I wasn't dancing on niggas' laps. I was always that girl since I stepped in the field. Even when I was a wet tender as a waitress, that's the most money I ever made in my life to this day. And that's just because I know how to market myself. I came to work every Tuesday knowing that if I wear this and I came to work at this time, if I let niggas sip lean in my section, I'm going to make some extra money. If I let, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew if I promoted certain people's songs to the DJ, I'm going to give the DJ $100 to play this nigga's song. He going to end up throwing me some money. If I, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain ways that you might want to learn something. Like, I ain't never been the girl, I wouldn't be who I am. My name would be wore out if I was just fucking everybody.
Right.
This pussy is definitely on pause. And it's like, I can do what I want, and I ain't no angel. But at the same time, if I was used up, and people be not knowing, like, once you get to just fucking people, the opportunities, they cease. Cause you just the fun girl. It's not gonna, the opportunity. I work hard, so you cannot take that away from me. I'm really in the field with this shit. I study, and it's like respect the growth. You know what I'm saying? From every part of what I've done, from me being a mother, from me being an entrepreneur, from me doing the girl code, all that, like, respect the hustle. And I'm gonna show people better than I could tell them, like, it's only gonna go up. And when I get in my director bag, I'm acting totally different. I'm telling y'all that I'm not putting you hoes in my movies.
Ooh.
It's not coming. Because you should have treated me better when I was just, you thought I was just an actress.
Right.
You should have treated people a lot better when you think, or if you assume I'm just a podcast guy.
Right.
I could put you in position, baby. You might want to be a little bit more respectful. And I'm not just the cameraman. I'm not just any of these things that you, just because you see me in that bag that day. I'm way more than that. You know what I'm saying? So people be getting confused. And I just want people to know, you know, kindness and gratitude goes a long, 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 long way.
Y'all better not get her confused.
Please don't.
She's a smooth person.
No, he know for sure.
Listen, I agree with you. They definitely, sometimes you just gotta let them know. You gotta set those boundaries. You gotta set the tone. You just gotta put it on the flow.
And move with grace.
And definitely move with grace.
But I ain't gonna lie. One time I wanted to see you cut up, but I was like, she ain't gonna never do it.
You know what though? For the right situation, I might.
Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about.
What's about?
I just wanted to drag somebody one time,
No,
but I was
that's
like,
exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
You gotta think, you know, logically and, like you said, strategically.
Man,
what doesn't make sense?
Just
right
the same thing, like how people do boxing matches and all of that. I would get in the field,
but
gloves on or off.
But after talking to you a few times, seeing how you move, I was like, no, she ain't even like that. So I ain't even gonna keep doing that with her. But
a person will only take so much, you know, until they be like, all right, fuck this shit. You're not gonna keep, you know, antagonizing and picking on and, you know, making me feel away before I.
Man, I grew up with brothers. Like, it's really like that. And then it's like, again, I'm one of them people, like, if I don't know that you can separate business from this real, like, drama shit, if I take it to the streets, then it's gonna be really a problem. So I just, like, I don't want to use no soldiers. I don't want to really put myself in a position where I gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing, like, stuff on, like, those other shows, because I'm not giving a free promo. Other, like, reality shows, and they get to messing with people's personal belongings and stuff like that. Like, we have to fight. We have to. It ain't no, you threw my suitcase in the pool and I'm going to throw yours and I'm going to take your this and that and rip your clothes up and beat.
Can't even play like
y'all
that.
Y'all playing too much.
We can't even play like that.
But I'm going to keep it on the positive side of things only because I see the bigger picture. And I don't want to be known as the girl that fights. So even though that sells, it does sell. Just like sex sells and everything else. All money ain't good money.
Right.
Now I forever gotta keep fighting for my life and keep getting booked because they know that I'm gonna bring drama. And it's like I see another person in the limelight too, and I can tell she tired. She can fight. She can bang. But she's tired.
She real tired.
She's so tired. And we ain't gotta say no names.
Right.
And it's
I
just
know
like,
what you're talking about.
and I don't even follow the lady, and I'm constantly seeing her, and it's just like the world will use you and put you in a trick bag. They will put you in a trick bag because you want some money right now and you can enjoy the lavish life or think you living this, you know, I got the house, I got the cars, I got all this, but your face scratched up. You got bruised ribs. You mentally scarred, and you always on edge, and you always fighting like. It's not cute either. It's not. It's just like the bigger picture for me. I see myself traveling and teaching and going all around doing movies, and you know, even if somebody want to, you know, do a one-on-one acting class when I'm getting to different ranges. I'm doing animation and things of that nature. I want people to come to me and be like, she the one to, one-on-one classes or any type of advice. I can come to her and she's a real human being. Like, I done been through some things, but I want people to be like, I don't want no fuck shit attached to my name.
Right.
That part. That shit matters.
And you can't have longevity with that. Like, it's only gonna go so far. And you scaring the money. You scaring the money away. The big corporations, the big business, that shit be cute for a little while until they scared to invite you to the meeting or scared to invite you to the company party because you gonna fight and fuck up the bag.
Ain't nobody got time for that. And keep that. We don't got time
Keep
for
the
that.
bag coming.
We like to have a good time. We like to get the bag. Listen. Keep that over there.
But I ain't gonna lie. I do got some ratchet shit coming soon.
Look.
Of course he do. That wouldn't be Coop if he didn't.
I know that's right.
Would you let them know?
Tag me in. Tag me in. And I'm gonna market that shit. I'm gonna make sure.
I'm with it. I'm with all the. Please let them know where they can find you at social media wise, where they need to be listening to your music at, where they need to be watching your movies, like all that, and shopping, where they need to shop at.
Yes, so I'm on everything, every platform as Ametria Peridot. On Instagram is Ametria__Peridot. I'll make sure that y'all have the link. And I have a link tree. So everything you need to see as far as my YouTube, Girl Code G Code TV. I'm branding and doing all these like food vlogs and everything. My YouTube is turned up right now. Y'all can find me on Apple Music to any streaming platform, Ametria Peridot. And make sure y'all shop Girl Code G Code on Instagram. And that's it. Be on the lookout for everything coming up. TV shows, new movies, new lead roles, new everything. I'm excited for this journey. I'm glad y'all rocking with me too. I'm here with Power You in my first interview of many. I can't wait to come back and update y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially about this date. Go have a good time.
I know. I'm excited. I'm a little late, but sorry, boo. When you see this, look, it was worth it.
Yeah,
it was worth it.
Right there. Of course, Cooper, let them know where they can find you at social media wise.
They can find me at King Cooper Productions on Instagram. Y'all can't get my Facebook.
Okay, and y'all know y'all can find me at @AndreAlexis_ on IG or power.the_u.podcast on Instagram. Also, Power You Podcast on YouTube. We out.
Bye.